So I found this location walking along the old railroad trail. I saw this large brick building and a well-worn side trail leading up to it, and it looked like a facility of some sort. But when I got up to the top of the hill, I saw this building marked Troy School. And judging by the playground, I believe that it's an elementary school. So I took some footage of the area, and I remember saving it. But since then, it has disappeared. So I had to go back a second time to get more footage. So this is the second time I've gone back to take video of this area. So of course, as soon as I got there, someone pulled up in a car and just sat there in front of a house with a large dumpster outside of it. So in a minute, I'm going to walk down this side trail that goes across the old railroad trail. And if you look across, you will see that there's another path that leads up to this plaza. And this plaza has a Chinese food place, a pizza joint, and a few other stores, including a Sunoco gas station. So I'm going to go up to the plaza, then start recording and walk down the trail that leads through the valley, then up across the old railroad trail, then up to the Troy School. So the Troy School is on School Street in Troy, New Hampshire. And the school is in a very small neighborhood. And since the elementary school kids are not allowed to leave school grounds during school hours, I don't think, what first caught my attention is why is there such a large trail leading from this plaza up to this small elementary school in this tiny neighborhood. I would expect such a major cut through if it was a high school where kids are known to leave school at lunch or cut class and go up to the store for something. Or if the neighborhood was very large or interlocked with many other neighborhoods where people would all use this path to walk to the store. But no, it's just a small elementary school in a tiny neighborhood, so I didn't understand why it would look like this. So now I'm going to walk past the Troy school, past 3 or 4 houses, and you will see that it's on a dead-end road where there is a field and a gated-off sewer house. There are a couple of fire pits in the wooded section along the side of the road that again seem out of place to me, but don't necessarily prove anything, other than that some people like to go out behind an elementary school and set fire to large logs near the city's sewer building, even though there is nothing but woods and lakes and campgrounds throughout New Hampshire. That would probably be better for that sort of thing. So I decided to walk along the perimeter of the field and see if there were any side trails. And I found one that looked like the deers had been using it. But anyway, I walked back there and came to a dry riverbed that had pools of water in some places. So the dry riverbed was right near a river, and it looked like when it rained, the water would then fill up the dry riverbed off from the main river. So I walked along the dry riverbed, and I saw a couple of things sticking up in the sand. And one was a shoe, or an insert to a shoe. and the other turned out to be a hood. When I first pulled the thing out of the sand, it looked like a cover to something. But when I got it home, rinsed it out, and dried it, I found that it was definitely a hood, and it looked like something the cult would use in their rituals. So here is the hood that I found in a dry riverbed in back of Troy School on School Street in Troy, New Hampshire. It is dark blue with a red lining along the hood's perimeter. And it looks a lot like something a Catholic nun would wear. So I brought it home, I rinsed it out, and I washed the thing twice, but it still stinks very bad. And I get this really sick feeling whenever I pick the thing up. And when I dried it out and looked at it, I noticed that it also has blood stains all over it.